Welcome back to this World of Warcraft Let's Play. You're with Sambo, and joining us, as always, is Seraphis, our level 38 Worgen Mage. Say g'day, Seraphis.
Greetings.
Greetings to you, and of course if you joined us in the last episode, you'll know we ended up here in Darnassus. That's where we are right now. You can see here on our main map, we're over in the Craftsman's Terrace. And why are we here? That's because we're here to see Eladriel. I thought we'd better get here and do this before we forget about it. Of course, that's because our skinning is maxed. If we have a look in our professions window, you can see here we're at 240 of 240. So without further ado, we need to speak to Eladriel here, the skinning trainer. And you can see here we've got Artisan Skinner, costs 4 gold, and that's going to teach us Artisan Skinning. Artisan skill in skinning the hides from beasts for use in leatherworking. And you can see it gives a potential skinning skill of 300. Let's train that up right now. There we go, we are now an Artisan Skinner. Now, a very interesting thing here too, you'll notice that there's some restrictions if we want to go to Master Skinner, which of course is the next tier up in our skinning profession. You can see that it's level 275 that we need for skinning, so that should be relatively easy to get, but you can see here that it's actually gated by level as well. We need to have level 40, so it just means that you can't actually scoot through at level 1 and get everything. You actually have to be level 40 for Master Skinner and level 55 for Grandmaster Skinner, and then of course Illustrious Grandmaster Skinner you can't get till you're level 75. So it definitely pays to bear that in mind when you're doing your professions. So there we go, we're all good now. If we go have a look in our profession window, open the spellbook, hit P, you can see there skinning 240 out of 315 is what we're up to. So well done, Seraphis. Of course, you know the other reason we're here, and that is to smelt up our stuff, and of course to sell our stuff on the auction house, and that's exactly what we're going to do. So we'll head straight there right now. Let's mount up. And of course, seeing as we're in Darnassus, let's use our Night Saber, or rather, in this case, it's our Frost Saber, of course, when in Rome and all that. Alright, so we're going to make our way over to the AH, which you might remember is over the other side here, just past the Warriors Terrace, which is where we are now. And it's down here by the mailbox. Now, I also noticed that we have some mail, so we'll check that as well. Let's see what we've got. We've got, oh, that's right, we haven't collected it on here yet. We've actually got this little pet of ours from BlizzCon on our little goblin, but we haven't had a chance to go to a mailbox yet on Seraphis here. So let's grab the Murky's Little Soulstone. Thank you for attending BlizzCon 2011. As a special gift of appreciation, we'd like to present you with Murky's Little Soulstone. May Mercablo lead you to new adventures across the face of Azeroth and beyond. So let's grab that and pop it in our bags. There we go. And we're going to learn that one right away. And if we have a look in our Companions tab, you'll see there it is, Mercablo. So we can pop that out on our hotbar. And there it is. A crazy cross between a Murloc and a little mini Diablo. Nuts, isn't it? Alright, you can see here we've also got a message here, an email from Sylvie, or Sylvie, I'm not sure how to pronounce your name, my apologies if I'm getting it wrong. Hey, I watch your videos and would like to say good work and keep posting videos because they're awesome. Thank you very much, Sylvie. Really appreciate that, and certainly hope you're enjoying the episodes, and thank you very much for your support, of course. Alright, now let's get to the AH, because of course that's why we're here. Auctioneer Golothas, hello, hello. Alright, and of course if you've been watching any of my previous episodes, you'll know that I use Auctioneer. Fantastic, the best auction add-on ever. So make sure you get that. Here you go, you can see it's automatically populated the price of that mace. We've got the, what is that? That is a recipe for alchemists. We'll post that one up. Got a recipe for Savoury Deviate Delight there as well. And, oh, no, that's cooking. I think we might have, oh, actually, look at that, 74 gold. We will actually post that up. I was going to keep it for the money, but hey, that's too much gold to pass up if you ask me. This one here, we're going to have to use a vendor markup, and we'll add a couple of gold to the price there. Got the splitting hatchet. And let's see if there's a market price for that. No, there isn't. That's okay. We'll use the vendor markup, add a couple of gold as well. The thick scale belt of the bear, nothing else there either. And we'll add a couple of gold to that one. The Wrangler's wraps of agility, no default markup there. And we'll put that on a vendor markup. Couple of gold, that's a bit of a bargain if you ask me. And what do we got here? Greater healing potion, we'll sell off those as well. They should be plentiful on the auction house. You can see that they are. We'll post that up. And now, of course, all of our leather hides, want to get rid of those. Look at that, 29 gold each for those. Heavy leather, we'll refresh the price on that. 3 gold, 43 for that. Off you go, you good thing. And we got Mage Weave cloth, we'll get rid of that as well. It's just doing a bit of a scan. There we go. 1 gold, 48 each. Medium leather, refreshing that. And gold, 21 each. Very happy about that. And medium hide, let's see what that fetches. 2 gold, 23. No, gold, 47. You can see that the market price changes all the time, by the way, which is why this add-on is just so fantastic. It's always putting up the best matched price, which is good. Got some sweet nectar there. I don't think there's much point selling that off. I don't think it'll sell, but we'll pop it on anyway. Swim speed potion. Oh, yep, you can see there's a price for that. Some wool cloth, we'll get rid of that because, of course, we're well beyond that for our first aid. And getting almost a gold each for those. Raptor flesh, pretty sure that stuff sells pretty well. And what else have we got? We got copper bars. I think we'll put them in the bank. And healing potion, that's all okay. The silk cloth, of course, we've got 50 of those. Actually, we might do a scan on them just to see how much they're worth, just out of interest. But, of course, we want to use them for our first aid. It's doing a great big scan there. See, it's still going. There we go. And that would net us, what is that, 57 silver each anyhow. Light feather, we'll definitely put that up on the AH. Lots of mages like ourselves always want those. And of course the raptor eggs, they won't be worth much at the moment, but we'll wait for Christmas time for those and we'll put them in our bank. Now, speaking of first aid, let's have a look and see what we're up to. 200 out of 300, so I think we want to create some of these. Whoops, I want to create all of them, and we'll get our first aid up with the heavy silk bandage there. Hopefully it's going to tip over. You can see it's giving us the odd skill up, not much though. Interesting. Alright, what I might do is I might just stop that, and what we'll do is we'll go and check in the first aid vendor and see whether or not we've got any available to us, or rather what level they are available, because they didn't seem to be skilling up too fast, unfortunately. Now what we'll do also is we're going to smelt all of our ore, and what I'll do is I'll take a pause in the video because we've done it a few times now, so I'm sure that everybody's seen it all being done. But we'll just quickly check out first aid trainer here before we do pause. And also, by the way, we'll do our fishing and cooking dailies while we're here. Well, let's have a look at the first aid trainer. And you can see Mage Weave bandage is available at 210. So that's what we've got to get ourselves up to, is 210. So you can see we need 8 more skill ups. Now it's a big waste of these cloth, if you like, in one respect, because it takes so many per skill up. You can see it's doing 2 or 3 per skill up. Oh, we've been quite lucky there. 206, 207, slowly getting there. And of course what we'll do after it hits 210 is sell any remaining ones we've got on the AH, although I think we're going to chew through them all. 209, 210, there we go. And what we'll do is, yeah, we've only got 3 left. That wasn't very many, was it? Never mind, we'll sell them up on the AH. Alright, so let's see what our cooking quest is for our daily. Cooking trainer, ribs for sentinels. Now, of course, I'm not too fussed about cooking because, by the way, you might notice that we've got the Harvest Festival coming up here, Pilgrim's Bounty, and that, I think, gives us an opportunity to actually, is it the Pilgrim's Bounty? Pretty sure it's Pilgrim's Bounty. Yeah, here, this gives us an opportunity to actually train up our cooking a great deal very quickly. And I won't bother explaining that right now, but later on in the month, we'll use that for getting a very, very fast skill up with our cooking. So we're not going to worry about it too much. But you can see here, use uncooked ribs near a stove or a campfire to cook them, and then use them to feed the Darnassus sentinels. We can do that. Here's a stove, so we'll use these ribs. And there we go, they are now cooked. Let's find ourselves 5 Darnassus sentinels. There's one. Yeah, yum nom nom nom. Where do I go for seconds? They say. I was getting hungry, no problem. Alright, 2 more to go. There we go, 4 out of 5, 1 more. How about you, Darnassus Sentinel? Would you like some cooked ribs? Yeah, of course you would. Of course they're delicious. I cooked them. Alright, running wild. We haven't seen that for a while. And there we go, nice and easy. Nice easy skill up there. Ribs for Sentinels will get 1 cooking skill and 2 Chef's Awards. Now let's have a look here. We've got 17 Chef's Awards. Wow. And of course that means we can use them to buy some recipes here, but we do need to get our cooking level up a little bit before we can do that. So it's nice that we're getting them out of the way now though, starting on that collection, and I suggest you do the same. Alright, so what we're going to do now is head over and smelt our copper. We're going to put a bunch of stuff in the bank, and we're going to go over and do our fishing daily. Then what I'll do is fly back to our quest zone, and of course you'll remember that our quests are down here in the southern Barrens. That's where we're going to be heading, so we'll pick up the pace again once we get down near there on our flight, so I won't bore you with all of that. And yeah, we'll take a break until then. So let's start this process though, going to our smelting, and you can see we've got, what do we got here? Oh, we've only got a couple of smelt iron. That's all we've got. Oh, I thought we had more than that. That's interesting. And there we go. We've got, can we actually smelt anything else now? Nope, that is it. Alright, so it's time to head to the bank, and we're all done. Let's mount up. Oh, I love the water in this game now. It's so awesome since they changed it from the old style. Although I still do like the old style. It's, I don't know, there's something about it makes it feel very wow. But it's definitely very flash now that it's all volumetric and it's got the ripples on it. Alright, let's see what we've got here. The Sister's Pendant. Retrieve the moon pendant from the belly of a catfish, and of course you remember that from previous episodes. We've done that time and time again, and you can see we're 139 out of 225. Artisan fishing is at skill 200. No level caps on those, it's just about getting the skill up. So of course what we shall do now is equip our rod. There we go, and we'll do this fishing. We'll let it cast a couple of times, and then we'll pause the video and get back to our questing zone in the southern Barrens. Whoops. And there we go. Let's just make sure we're reading the quest properly. Of course, have you met, when we get back to the shore, retrieve the moon pendant from the belly of a giant catfish. Yeah. Alright, so nothing else to do there. Alright, one more cast. As always though, I do love my fishing, it's so relaxing. Alright, there we go, no luck for us. So we'll take off now, and like I said, we'll be back with you guys as we get close to the questing zone in southern Barrens to carry on our tasks in that area. So we'll see you guys very shortly. Alright folks, just before we do take off down south to the Barrens, of course, What I did want to do is stop past here and quickly show you the Darnassus Quartermaster here, which we haven't been to for a while. It's right next to the portal down to Writhing village there behind the bank. And if we have a look at her now, you'll see that because we're now exalted with Darnassus, we can actually buy a couple of other things, namely these shrouds and mantles and capes. Now, they're all back items, and you can see basically they are for different archetypes. You've got a agility stamina one there, you've got a strength stamina one, and most importantly, we've got a stamina intellect one. And you can see compared to the back piece that we've got on, it's a lot better. Extra 24 armor, 5 intellect, 6 stamina, slightly less hit rating, that's not so bad for us though, and plus 6 crit strike rating. So that is absolutely cool. That is definitely what we want. We're going to take that one and we're going to equip it and see what it looks like. So let's go to our outfit there, go to normal and drop that on there, save away. There we go. And you can see here it's actually got the there you go, the crest of Darnassus on the back of it. It's very cool, and of course gives us a whole bunch more stats than we had before. And we'll get rid of our old one there. So there you go, just a quickie. I wanted to show you that before we head away. Let's portal down and begin our flight. Now, where do we need to go? Let's have a look on the map. Oh, you can see it's a very long flight, and I don't know if we've got ourselves down to Fort Triumph yet. Let's have a look on the map. Here we go, Fort Triumph is way down there. No, so we're going to be better off going to Honor's Stand. That's where we need to fly. So let's get rid of the map.
I am listening.
And look at Honor's Stand. There it is, 13 silver to fly there. Very long flight. So folks, we'll see you when we approach our destination. And here we are, flying down into Honor's Stand in the tip of the southern Barrens. And we made it safe and sound. Hello Macablo, and there you go, you can see where we are now. We're right up the top, and basically what we're going to do is we're going to wander our way down. So of course we've been coming from the forward command down here and coming up from the south, moving northwards. This time we're going to wander down beside the great big crevasse that's been split in terms of the northern and southern Barrens there. We're going to wander down the side of that and come at the Overgrowth here from the north side instead, making it a little bit different. So let's do that right away. By the way, just need to make sure that we're all repaired up.
Greetings.
And we are.
For the Alliance.
Alright, we are absolutely ready to rock and roll. Let's see if we can pick out a path to get down here without getting killed. And let's have a look. Look at that. There it is, the magma down the bottom there of the Great Divide. Crazy stuff. And we've got the... what are they there? Yep, some hordes over there. We've got our Terratooth Runner, and of course we now want to do more skinning. Of course, now that we've got this up, if we have a look once again, we've got that to 240 out of 315 now. So we've got lots of opportunity to increase that. Wow, sure is weird riding through here. Again, a familiar sight, probably to a lot of you, definitely is for me. But it's at the same time unfamiliar with this craziness going on. Look at it. And with, of course, a forest. There's a bloomin' forest in the middle of the Barrens. Of course, we know why. If you watched the last episode, that all got explained from Naralax. And here we are. Look at it. Totally green. Absolutely amazing. Alright, so now we're in here. We're looking for... what are we looking for? Deviate Terratooth, Deviate Planestriders, and Writhing Seeds, Enervated Adders, and unusual flower buds as well. Goodness me, look at it, bright green in the middle of the Barrens. Who would have thought? Ah, there we go. That's what we're after straight away. We need to grab one of those. There we go. All we need to do is pick it up, and if we have a look, you'll see it in there. Feisty, it says. We've obviously put it in a bag. Now, these Terratooth, I don't think it's these ones, but we'll try. But I think they actually have to be named Deviate, with the word Deviate in front of them. Yeah, so that didn't count. Oh, and look at that. We've got ourselves another Elixir of Giant Growth. So we'll pop that up in our top bag. and that can all, along with the flesh there, that can all go on the auction house later on, make us lots of money. Right, even though this is bizarre, I still love it. The Overgrowth, look at it. Awesome looking. All right, there we go, budding flower, unusual flower bud. That's what we wanted, and we'll put that with our other quest items here. All right, so what have we got? Hecklefang Scavenger. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I completely forgot to skin this guy after talking all about our skinning and leveling it up and training it. What an idiot. There you go, you can see that's gone up to 241 straight away. And right over here I can see another strange flower as well. How's it going, Macablo, little buddy? Yeah, I thought you'd say that somehow. Alright, there we go, one of our other Night Sabers there, very cool. And I'm using my little random add-on there to bring up whatever mount. Remember, we got more than one type of mount out of Darnassus as well. Ah, there we go, there's the Deviates, that's what we want. Deviate Plain Strider. You can tell because they've got that weird glow around them. So let's grab that before these crazy vines do. Yeah, you helping out there, Macablo? I'm sure you are. And here's some Enervated adder, we want that. We don't want the emerald boa though, but we probably do want to kill it because it should count towards our achievement. Oh, what's this? Oh, that was the name of the... Oh, look at this. It's called a Turajo Refugee. That is the name of the camp I was trying to think of in the last episode that used to be around here, Camp Turajo. Ah, thank you very much for that. And of course, that's been devastated by the Alliance. It's very sad, even though I am Alliance. It's horrible to see that. Hopefully we might get to stop by and take a look. Horrible. I used to love being in that town when I was a Horde, and of course I think that's where you went to get sort of advanced leather training, I think, and it certainly was a hub for questing in the Barrens back in the day as well. Alright, I wonder if we can rescue this guy. There you go. Now, are you going to be nice to us because we rescued you, or are you going to attack us? Oh, okay. Well, we won't attack you. Only because we love Taurens. Alright, 4 out of 10 of the unusual flower buds. And it is highly unusual around here, isn't it? Look at the glow coming off the water. But how awesome does it look? Seriously. Oh, that's what we want too. A lash vine. And you can see there, level 32. Should give us some nice XP. And there we go, 204 XP indeed. Alright, so we need writhing seeds off them. Interesting. Alright, so looks like that's a random drop off those. And there, whoa, what's all that? Oh, it was Macablo, was it? Right, okay. Fine. Good on you, little buddy. Alright, this is what we want too, Deviate Terratooth. There we go, 1 out of 5 of those slain. And of course, remembering to skin it, you can see we're already up to 244 with our skinning. And oh boy, I would not want to drop down there because how on earth would you get back out? They're pretty sheer cliffs. I don't think somehow we'd be able to actually climb them. Wow, yeah, that's interesting. I'm not going to try. I don't want to find the answer to that question because I've got a funny feeling it would be very painful. Arcane Explosion for the win! 3 out of 5 of the Deviate Plain Strider. And we're still looking for, there we go, budding flowers. So they seem to be dotted around in the shade, kind of under trees and near other vegetation. Very cool. And you can see we're still not in the thick of the overgrowth either. It's way up ahead. So we've kind of been down the bottom end of it, where we weren't in the thick of it, and now we're coming down from the top, so we're yet to actually go into the center. So really can't wait to see what that's like either, because I bet you it's really dense. Oh, you know what else I forgot? Whoa, will you die? Seriously. Whoa. Good lord. Alright, now did we get... No, we didn't get any writhing seeds from that either. Oh, and look at these grasping overgrowth. Still having a go at all of these Tauran refugees. Anyhow, yes, now I've forgotten to conjure something. Something we learnt at the end of the last episode, and we'll fix that in 1 second. That, of course, is my conjure refreshment here. Free food, there we go, conjured mana cookie, and look at that, you can see we're low on mana and low on health, and of course it doesn't matter how many of these I eat now, we're never going to run out of food. We're going to have a never-ending supply of replenishment, and I love it. That's one of the reasons we go a mage, apart from many other reasons. Alright, Deviate Terratooth, we want you. Thank you, and we can see an Enervated adder over there coming straight towards us. We want one of you as well. We've only got 2 out of 5 of those. There we go, nice one. Alright. Now let's see if we can make our way into the thick of this. Because like I said, I'm really keen to see what it looks like. Oh, and finally we get ourselves a writhing seed. Let's have a look at that. What does it say when we hover over it? Nothing, it's just a quest item. Okay, so where are we now? By the way, if you ever get lost because of all the quest tracking, you can just turn this off. Turn off the show quest objectives. Just untick it there, and you'll get the old school maps. I know we've been through this before in a previous episode, but again, if you don't want all the aids, if you want to do it old school, do that. Very cool. And you can see here we're now slowly getting into the center of the overgrowth, which happens to be just up here. Alright, yeah, it looks pretty dense in there. We'll head over that way later on. For now, let's get these Deviate Plane Striders that we need. 3 out of 5 so far. Now, by the way, when you do turn off the quest tracking here on your main map, you'll notice that you lose, deliberately, you lose the little pips next to the quest tracker up here as well. So watch that as I turn on show quest objectives. There they go. And of course you can always click on those. A reminder that what it does is watch what happens over here on the map as I shift up. There you go. As I click on those quests, you can see that the area you need to be in is highlighted. And not only that, but up here on the mini map, see that? There's the arrow. It changes per quest. You can see it changing there as I click on the various quests. So very handy tool, and glad that they've built that into the game now. Used to be available as a add-on from a player-made add-on, and it was so good that they basically built it into the UI of the game. Very cool. Oh, and some more raptor eggs, of course, once again, saving them for Christmas. Now, here's another beast that you may not have seen before, a gazelle. So it's very much a Barrens creature, that one. I wonder if we love it. Not sure if that's part of the achievement or not, but hey, nothing wrong with loving a gazelle. Alright, there's another Deviate Plane Strider. Five out of 5 of those slain. We are all done for that lot. And of course, you can see we're already up to 248 with our skinning. Going well. 3 out of 5 for these Deviate Terratooth here. Oh, now there's something we haven't seen for a while off in the distance there. I'm sure you guys have spotted it as well. We'll definitely go over and do some mining. 4 out of 5 of those guys. I know we're running out of time rapidly, so we'll just kill the last one of those, and then we'll go over and do some mining, and then we'll wrap up the episode to continue on in the next one. Oh, and there's a budding flower there as well. and I don't know how you say it, the adders that we need. Enervated adder. Alright, there we go, 5 out of 5. We'll grab the adder. Hello, get in my bag. Thank you very much. 4 out of 5 of those. And we'll grab this budding flower as well.
I need to get closer.
You know what, I don't mind collectathon quests when they're like this, when they're all mixed up and varied, and it's easy to find the things that you need. Don't mind it one bit. There we go, some iron. Good, we need iron ore, and we'll pop that up the top there. And we'll pop our mana biscuits down there, I think. And we want to sell the light feather, just doing a bit of an organise here. Deviate scale, we want to sell those as well. Eggs we want to sell. We've got ruffled feather, oh no, they're no good. What else? We've got some heavy leather. That of course is auction house material, along with this, the medium leather. And the rest of it there I think is vendor junk, yeah. Just sorting everything out, there we go. What's that? Is that oh, there's another snake. The lucky last one. Alright, 5 out of 5. All done are we. And you can see all we have to get now are the Lashfind seeds. And we've got to get some Writhing seeds. Oh, now hang on. Or is that all the same quest? No, that's it. Sorry, my bad. And number 2 there is actually the flower buds, which I can see another one over there. And this is interesting. There's some kind of, that looks like a graveyard. We might finish up the episode over there, but it looks to me like we're definitely in the thick of the overgrowth here, by the way. That's 7 out of 10 of those. Yep, let's have a look on the old map. Yep, we're right almost smack dab in the middle of it now. So very cool. Alright, so let's make our way somewhere. Oh, look, there's some ruins over there as well. Boy, can't wait till the next episode to go and have a look at those. Seriously, loving this area. Love it. Certainly makes a big change, I'm sure you'll agree, from what it used to look like back in the day. Anyway, let's log out here at this interesting looking, I don't know what it is. Oh, yep, look, there we go. We've got some mummies up the top there. It's definitely a graveyard. And you can see they've got some ceremonial stuff there, the ceremonial drums, all the rest of it. Definitely a nice place to log out. I think that's it from us. On behalf of myself, Sambo, and of course Seraphis, our level 38 Worgen Mage. So I was saying take care. Certainly hope you're having a great day wherever in the world you are. Look forward to seeing you next time. We'll see you then, and bye-bye.